Testing. Testing. We are live. Good morning. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. If you are watching this and if it doesn't say live on the bottom of the screen, then you are watching a recap. Real quick announcement for all the new people that will be watching this in the replay. We are giving away $200 at the end of the month. So all you gotta do is like and subscribe to the video. We appreciate you. We'll be choosing the live winners here on the stream. Good morning to everybody. What is up? XRP is getting ready to break out really soon here. We are going into a squeeze really soon. So get ready. It's game time, baby. Let's go. Let's make that money. Good morning. What's up, everybody? How is everybody doing? I hope you guys... Yeah. There it is. What's going on, Jordan, Lance, Anna? What's up? I hope you guys are doing all right. What is it today? Is it Thursday? Oh man, it's Thursday. I lose track of the day sometimes. I don't even know what day it is. So what's going on? CSC? Yeah, baby. Today we are gonna be looking at the charts a little bit, talk about what's gonna happen. What happened yesterday's FOMC, what's going on with BTC here, and let's see what else we got. Go ahead and delete that real quick. I don't need that. We're gonna be going over some news, see what's going on. Most importantly, how did the market reacted sa FOMC meeting yesterday. Yesterday's meeting surprised a lot of investors, actually surprised the stock market a little bit. Everybody was anticipating no change to the data. Unfortunately, they did make some changes, and the market kind of reacted on the low end of the low end side of things. Let's see what happened here. Yeah. Let's see here. So here's how the market reacted yesterday. It brought the market down, bounced off right here on the 55, and it's trying to maintain its hold right here, but that's no problem. It's not a big deal yet. Actually, the Nasdaq was the one who pretty much held its place. It is oversold here, so but we're not in the stock market. We are in crypto. So yesterday with during the whole thing with the FOMC and everything, we did see the drop with BTC as well. That the reason behind that is because of how the DXY, the US dollar, look how crazy crazy bounce that we've seen here with the US dollar. So when the US dollar goes up, then BTC goes down, right? So as you can see here right now, let's see here, hold on. So right now, BTC is trying to maintain this area here. So if we go look at the baseline on our Ichimoku, we're still trading sideways here. We have not seen the baseline, go up or anything like that, or kind of aim down. But it's getting really close to this Kumo cloud here, where it should start. Since we have a green cloud here, then the way the baseline will work is it'll start following the cloud, right? So it'll start doing this, it'll start doing that, something like that along that line there. So I don't want the replay. Okay. So we could be trading sideways here for, a couple more days. The main goal here is, since we held the position here with BTC, then there's two, obviously it could go up, it could go down. That's anybody can say that, right? But with the DXY being the way it is, how bullish it looks right here, then if it keeps on going up, one of the ways you can tell that BTC will go down or go up is if you look at the DXY, right? If this is bullish, then BTC will go down. If it's bearish, right? If it's bearish, then BTC will go up. So what you want to see is the DXY to kind of come back down and, eventually here. I'm not sure where, let me see. Let's see where it's going to come down to. This is probably just temporary. We need to see it kind of, it's gonna be coming on to like a resistance here soon. So let's see what happens there. But let's see where's the next resistance gonna be at. Yeah, right there. Let's see, let's get another one there. You are coming in on resistance right there, and right there. Cool. So let's see here, BTC. So as long as the DXY is acting the way it is right now, we can see BTC kind of bounce around this range here. So like, we could see something like this happen while the DXY is moving up. So we could still see a downside, but that's just because our baseline is way down here. If we do the conversion line, then we're starting to trade below the conversion line, right? So be ready for, as you can see, we're kind of getting the conversion line is kind of like a resistance point at right now. So we're trading below it. So here in the near future, we should start to see it come back down. It just all depends on how the market feels, I guess, because we could still come back up. Okay, we could still go back up above. Let's see, what is that? I don't even know. Fucking 200 EMA. So yeah, that's what could happen, to BTC. All we can do is just pretty much wait. Let's see here. Let's use that for now. All right. Since BTC is, we'll be consolidating here, just so that way it can come back down, and it has to come back down and like pretty much meet with the baseline. So we'll just have to wait until that happens. You could, because the way the way this cloud here works is as long as we are, close to the baseline, and the conversion line is, comes back down and meets the baseline as well, then if we don't start crossing, right, if the baseline and the conversion line doesn't start crossing each other, kind of like a bearish scenario, then we're good to go, right? As you can see, I have like a guitar string here. I got my lines, so that kind of gives you the level of where we're at currently, right? So that helps you with your support and resistance, your trend lines, as well as that, I got these little green boxes here, so that way you can tell where big resistance could be at. But for now, I mean, like I said, we could either trade sideways down here until the baseline starts pointing up and we meet the baseline somewhere over here, or we could just, kind of get out of here, right? We can continue to kind of, go towards like somewhere around this area, but it will be, I guess it depends on how bullish it's going to be, but it should still be really choppy, in the meantime, because if you look in 8 hours, I mean, you got clouds, you got big clouds right here, big resistance, until, yeah, right there, we get to that point. Your baseline is starting to come down a bit, which is a good sign of, on the daily time frame, your conversion line should start to point up and your baseline should start to come down. So with that being said, the way this is set up is we could get a bounce, right? We could get a bounce from here, like pretty much something like this, like that, like trade sideways on, pretty much upwards, and then until the baseline and the conversion line starts to cross each other, kind of like that, right? And then when your baseline is when your baseline is, oh no, I'm sorry, when your conversion line is going up like this, your baseline is going like this, it's most likely going to be flat, right? So I mean, just because you have a flat cloud right up here, BTC should be doing something like this, you know what I mean, until it starts to bounce up. All right, that's just, based on what's happening on a daily time frame, which is pretty bullish in my opinion, just because here, if I can show you, let's see here, on the weekly time frame, based on the Ichimoku cloud here, we're still really bullish, right? We're still really bullish on the weekly time frame. Your conversion line is still trading upwards. Your baseline is kind of trading kind of slanted upward as well. We haven't really crossed the cloud yet. This hasn't pointed down, and let's see, your lagging span is also pointed upwards. So we can trade sideways once the conversion line touches the candles, but for now, I can see, the lagging span kind of like get really close to the candles and then bounce up, but it just really all depends on what's happening with the price action at the current time frame. So but yeah, it really all depends on how this plays out. Bad news can send us down, any more FUDs can send us down, because for a big red candle to happen, I mean, we could see a sell-off right away and then touch the, what is this area, 36,200, and then maybe even wick right here, have a wick, maybe even below it, and then hold somewhere right here around 37,500, because that would be where a good sign of support is, even right here on the $38,000 area. But so far, I mean, like I said, we should just be trading sideways here, either downwards or upwards. It just depends. With XRPP, we are getting really close to some kind of bounce here, right? Even if, you know, whether we break down more or we go up, right? It just depends. So are we still relying on BTC? I mean, yeah, possibly. If BTC drops, then obviously XRP is gonna hold this. I mean, we've been holding. Look how many times, right? How many times we held this area? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times already. And so we are meant, I mean, anytime you see that happen with any price action where you let's see here, you see a let's just use the 55 moving average here. We got 1, 2, 3, you know. Anytime we hit that level, this is on the 8 hours too, so let's see, let's look at it a little bit more. Yeah, let's just 1, 2, 3. So anytime we hit that level, even the 20 moving average here, so every time we hit it and we get rejected, we get, you know, it goes down, right? We start to drop, right? We start to drop, like 1, 2, drop, 1, drop. We break it finally, but we get rejected here. We drop, but every time we also hit the support level here, we bounce up, right? And then we hit it again, we bounce up. Hit it again, we bounce up. Hit it again, we bounce up, right? So it's pretty much, you know, malapit na din tayong mag-bounce out of here, right? So bring back the cloud. Let's see here. We'll leave the conversion line. Let's see. Bring back the cloud. We'll do that. We'll get rid of these. All right. So if you look in a 4-hour time frame, we did get a bullish cross right here, but the way this is set up is, you know, the candles are trading below the conversion line, is trading below the baseline, right? So we could, you know, come back down and retest this area here, the 83. Just, you know, if let's just say BTC decides to come back down and drop here, or XRP can, where'd it go? XRP can, you know, kind of work this little corner that we have left here. We can, you know, get a bounce, get rejected, come back down, right? So we could still, you know, trade sideways here until it's ready, right? Conversion line is right down here, so we could start trading above the baseline, right? The baseline, or we could get a really big bounce here soon and start trading above these lines here. So or we could even drop, right? If we drop this after retesting it 5 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then you are going to be looking at lower prices. But the way it's been happening is that, you know, we've been getting rejected here. So rejected at lower prices. If we just can't break this level here, this level of resistance, then we're gonna definitely come down. And this drop is even gonna be a bigger drop, right? Because I mean, that's just the way it's worked. You know, the way this whole thing is happening is that we're getting squeezed right here, right? We're bound to come down somewhere, or, you know, we're bound to break out somewhere. Whether if it's, you know, downside or, you know, upside. So you're looking at break this level support, then definitely you're gonna see a 70, I would say right here, about 69, 70 cents area. That would be the downside. um, let me delete that. There we go. All right. But right now, I mean, XRP is just it's ready to pretty much leave this area. Also, BTC's already left it. A lot of the altcoins already left that area, but I think we are bound for a big bounce here on the altcoins. So I was looking for a sign yesterday. I was looking for some kind of sign to pretty much let me know when altcoins are gonna be bouncing. Um, so I saw that we could have a mini bounce right here. As you can see, we had a conversion line and a baseline crossover, which is bullish. It's bullish, but it crossed over inside the cloud, right? When it crosses over inside the cloud, then what do you call it? It's a short-term bounce, right? It should be a short-term bounce, but it should get us closer to breaking out out of here, right? So if you draw your line right there, it should get us out of here, like basically out of this, trading sideways area. So altcoins should, go crazy along with, pretty much everything, right? Also one of the sign was CSC. CSC yesterday broke out. Let me see if I can pull up the chart. So here's my Twitter account. You guys are welcome to follow me there. Let's see, where's my... So yesterday, or no, 3 days ago, was it 3 days? Yeah, maybe 3 days ago, I posted this chart on Twitter. I said that, pretty much we have the bullish crossover here on CSC. A lot of you guys were able to jump in early. I was, pretty much a very early investor with CSC. And I just kind of held on to it. Like I didn't really care about the price action. I did see this right here. I was ever since they transitioned over to the XRPL or XRP ledger, the price, as soon as they launched it and finished the transition, they got up to a penny, right? And I was like, wow, that's amazing. And then all of us, people took profits, which is, understandable. And I said, I'm not that guy where I see high prices like this. I'm gonna sell my position. I hold I hold no matter what. Look at this drop, man. I mean, that's a big drop. That's more than 50-60%. And so I held, I'm still holding on to that position. I'm not gonna sell it. I'm actually gonna stake it. But since we're talking about CSE now, then some of you guys got into it yesterday, and some of you guys are probably going to stake it, and some of you are probably gonna just be trading actively, which is whatever you want to do. That's all you. But if you stake your coins, depending on how many coins you have, you will get rewarded for that. You will get more coins, I guess, throughout the staking period. And the only place you can pretty much get CSC at the moment is through BitTrue and what is the other one? BitTrue and Whitebit. So CSC. CSC coming down a little bit. We did go crazy yesterday. One day. Yeah, you see, we got up all the way to 70 cents, I think. At one point, I don't know if this is 0.5. Yeah, this is not accurate, but we did get up to 70 cents, I think, and then people took profits real quick, which is fine. I mean, definitely it happens. But you could get, I mean, it's cheap right now. It's 38. Let me see. I'll do another chart here in a little bit to see where exactly it's gonna stop at. But the Ichimoku cloud is actually pretty bullish right now on CSC, and so you're seeing a pretty much a retrace, a pullback. Because I mean it went up on a straight line yesterday. That was a big candle, but we were up like over 60-70% on that yesterday's percentage, I guess. But yeah, no, you can get it on Bitrue, and you can get it on Whitebit. Bitrue is probably the better one. I'm not really familiar with Whitebit. Although, because I mean you have a lot of volume coming in from the XRP pair of CSC, and the other one was USDT coming all from Bitrue. So if you go in Bitrue, let me see if I can, where's my, let's see, if I take that out here, let me see if I can find a Bitrue. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay, so Bitrue, it's right here, right? So you got the Bitrue either app or website, or whether if it's in your cell phone, or I think cell phone is much easier. If you look in your cell phone and just look at the just click on the home page. If you're in if you're on PC, then you should see this ad right here. You can click on it. You can actually go to Power Piggy if you're gonna stake it. So you have to be fast, right? You have to be fast because it gets sold out really fast. I mean, it's you get limited, I guess limited some type of like supply or whatever. Let's see here. So there it is right there. So for the 6% interest rate that you will be getting for the 30 days period, lockup period, you'll get 6% interest, right? And I think that's on a daily. If you are able to get in here, then it's daily, right? You get 6%, meaning whatever your amount of CSC is gonna be, you get 6% of that on a daily basis, right? So remaining cap, that's how much they are able to put in there. So let me see if I can find. So like right here, if you were, let's say, staking Doge, so basically I guess today's remaining amount is to stake is how much they'll be giving, or what do you call it, like there's a word for it. Distributing, right? Distributing to the ones that are staking, right? So the total right now is this is the total amount of being staked at the moment, and then today's remaining amount. So there's about 905,500 more remaining amounts to be distributed, right? So unlimited, that is the, what is that? Lockup period. Oh, okay. So unlimited is you can stake it for however long you want, and then some are only good for 30 days, right? And then you have lower percentages on unlimited right here. So if you want you to lock up your account for just 30 days, you get 6% interest rate. If you want to, if you want to, sold out, nah. But if you click on the details, you have to wait for 3 more hours, or is that 3 days to be released? And Yeah, 3 hours. So you have to wait 3 more hours, 3 hours and 30 minutes to be released, right? So that means you have to be fast, right? You have to be on the website for you to be able and stake your coins, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to catch the 30 days one because it's much more bigger percentage of interest rate. Lock it up for 30 days. Here's here's what you do. You click on it. Will you wait 3 hours and 30 minutes, and you want to be like the first one basically to be here when this opens up, right? And so that's how you would stake it for 30 days, and then you will earn interest, daily interest on your staking amount, right? So earnings per 10,000. So if you have 10,000 CSC, you will get a total of 49 in a month, right? So you'll get a 1 month from now, you will get about 50 extra CSC on your account. Does that make sense? So which is pretty good, right? On the other one, if you were to click on the CSC 4% interest, I guess it doesn't tell you, but it's going to be a little bit less than that. All right, less than 50 anyways. Not good at math, so but yeah, so that's what you would do. So you just wait about 3 more hours, right? Be on the lookout for this, and I'm gonna try to get the 6% one and lock it up for 30 days. All right, and then after that, if I want to stake it some more, I'll do it again, or I'll just leave it here for I don't know how long, 5 years or something like that. But that's how you would get it. So if you're looking to buy CSC, basically what you do is just you register for an account here with Bitrue, and then you would just have to transfer. The best way to do it, I think, and the cheapest way is through XRP. You buy, or whatever XRP you have, or you buy more XRP right now. Then all you got to do is just transfer XRP to Bitrue, and then once you are able to, or once your funds come in from your exchange to Bitrue, then you can trade it CSC pairing with XRP here. You don't have to go with USDT, because USDT I think is more expensive. But if you have USDT and you're okay with paying the fees, then do that as well. But XRP is the cheapest. You can pretty much buy it with CSC. All right. And then once you do that, if you want to stake it, go for it. But yeah, that's it. I mean, it's pretty easy, very simple to use. You do have different coins in here as well. So maybe something that Binance don't have is here on Bitrue. So if you want to buy something on Bitrue, like for example, I saw AMP, right? AMP yesterday was going crazy. Anybody know what that is? AMP. Look at this. That straight up movement. It's too late now. I mean, I wouldn't chase this candle. I don't know, right now it looks like you're consolidating here, and you could keep it could keep on going, but I mean, still you're better off just getting CSC, because it's barely taking off. I mean, let's see where to go. CSC, I mean, you're how much is it now? 43 cents, right? If you click on it, so here's the chart. Let me see if I can go in. So yesterday, right, here's the chart. Let's see, let's look at that on the 4 hours, much easier. I called this, man. I was looking at the chart. I was like, okay, I was like, wow, we just had a bullish cross right over here. And I said, okay, this is getting ready to take off, right? It's getting ready to move. and then next thing you know, the next day it just went boom, it went crazy. So it's got a lot of momentum behind it. But I mean, you have your conversion line, no, your lagging span way back here, and that this tells you, if you know, this will tell you, the conversion line will tell you how much momentum you have going into this breakout. The farther, if it's far like this, you're far from the cloud, you're far from the conversion line. I got my settings correct. So you bounced off support right here, right? So you have support right there, right? So you bounce off support right there, and then these candles will move pretty big, and they will move fast, right? And the way your conversion line and your what do you call it, your baseline, the way it's set up right now is you haven't even like look at this, your MACD, where's your MACD, right? On the 4 hours, yeah, it looks like you kind of need to cool down. But if you look on the daily, well, let's go look at the 12 hours anyways. Like, this is nothing. Like, you barely even overbought, or you don't even have an overbought indicator right there. I mean, you're barely getting there, right? You just need to, you need to consolidate, because you have profit taking right here. Yeah, you could trade sideways, but I mean, this is just getting started. This is, if you're looking at this on impulse wave, you're barely on number one, I guess, going to number two, right? And then number three, the impulse wave number three is the biggest wave, right? So if you are, let's see, where's my, so let's just say this is your impulse wave one, and this is your number two. So let's just say you hit number two right there, right? Your biggest one is number three. Maybe you do hit a penny, and then you come down somewhere around here, right? Number five is probably going to be somewhere around here for now, right? Depends. It depends. This could just be a temporary, like a temporary, or not temporary, but short-term run. Who knows how big, the major run could be, right? So if this is just your temporary run or your short-term run, then like, you're looking at what, like, pretty high prices. This is crazy. You guys are in early. If you were able to buy here in this area, you are buying, this level here, compared to, to some of the other people that will be buying on CSC during wave 3 and 4 and 5, right? So the good news about CSC right now is they just launched the staking program. They just launched it today, I think. Yeah, today, this morning. And they have a partnership, right, with casinos. Basically, CSC is like an online casino company. Not company, but they have tokens for casinos, gaming industry, things like that. Let's keep our eye on BTC here. XRP, yeah. Okay. So yeah. Let me see. Let's see if I can look it up. There we go. Go back to CSC so you guys can learn about it a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, you guys already know how to look it up. But basically, it's for the regulated gaming industry, mainly casinos and gambling. Casino aims to provide users and gaming regulators with improved transaction speed, kind of like XRP. Um, it's very fast and it's very cheap. Yeah, there you go. 20 USD to yeah, boy. Let's see here. Gaming operators and suppliers' ability to maintain their tokens economy while enjoying the benefit of Casino Coin. If you guys want to check a look at their website, it's all right here. I mean, you can actually get it from some wallet as well. Um, so this is basically for all the customers and things like that. Um, but yeah, you can actually. What's even better is if you just follow the Twitter. So if you go in their Twitter, if you go into Twitter and just pretty much follow the guys that talk about it all the time, like this guy William Sean Carberry. Aims to provide fast, secure solutions for all the regulated game industry. What we just talked about, both players and operators in mind. So I mean, these guys everybody's talking about it actually right now. That's just like a few people, me included. Nice, he got 200 coins. Um, so this is nice, man. It's barely just being talked about right now. So, and only one exchange listed. Well, two now. Bitrue was the first. Whitebit was the second, and then more good news is coming here in the next couple, like maybe a week or two. Um, more like maybe I think some of the top 15 exchanges will be listing CSC, and so that's pretty exciting. That's coming up real soon. Let's see here. Finally, let's go. Swissborg. Swissborg, we're happy to announce that. Oh, look, good news. Swissborg. Um, nice. So I don't know what Swissborg is, but I guess they are an exchange. We'll be listing XRP, right? So which offers institutions fast reliable options for sourcing liquidity. Swissborg app will allow XRP to change, etc. So good news for XRP here. Good thing that we look into Twitter. So Twitter, I mean, if you guys want to find news, there's a lot of news on Twitter that you can, as long that's funny, Huddle XRP. That's a Audi. Nice. I know the lights. So nice. 17, 19, 20 minutes ago. So that's good. That should kind of give you a price boost on the XRP. Man, another thing I was looking at yesterday, another sign that I feel like altcoins is getting ready to take off was QNT. Anybody's looked at QNT? Look at QNT, man. So QNT was up a lot, man. Like I think, yeah, about 133% from here to here on the 4-hour chart. That's a big, I mean, that's a big, yeah, look at that, man. That's bullish. That's so bullish right now. Your your lagging span is just pointing upwards. That's how bullish it is, right? So your leaders, that's what I was looking for, leaders yesterday, and QNT just happened to be one of them. So basically, looking at these leaders, leading the altcoins, that will get XDC up 30%. Well, it's not that big here, but it looks good, right? So XDC on the 4-hour, XDC on the 6-hour. So you're looking pretty bullish here. You're getting ready to leave. Basically, so when you see like up, when you see coins like this, 26%, 12% right here, then you're getting signs that altcoin is getting ready to take off, like it's getting close, right? So if you go back to the total altcoins, I mean, you're seeing a bounce here. So if altcoin starts to bounce big right here, then we should see, you know, what do you call it? Altcoin get out of this level here. You know, we need to get out of here. So basically, yeah, this level. Once we get out of this level, altcoins will continue to keep on going, possibly, you know, give us the last parabolic leg that we've been looking for. Because if you throw in your Fibonacci retracement on your altcoins, let's see if I can get rid of that real quick. Get rid of that and place my, there you go. So your fib retracement already hit the last level for the altcoins. And so basically what's happening here, this is something I mentioned at the very beginning of our live stream, not today, but the very beginning of, you know, when we started live streaming. I said, I've always say that usually the end is coming when a lot of coins starts hitting the last level of fib retracement at 4.236, and then we consolidate. Remember that? When we start consolidating for however long, we consolidate for, and then we see a big, you know, we get that overextension, right? That, because that's the parabolic, you know, phase, is that the last leg that we're looking for all the altcoins, right? Is that overextension, and then boom, you know, it always happens. I mean, even XRP never misses that. All right. So let's see, put that on the daily, right? XRP never misses a, you know, a rally. Where are you at? Right there. So over here during the 2017 era, you know, we kind of overextended here already at 4.236 level, and then we consolidated, right? And then we're getting close to putting that last leg up, right? That overextension of, you know, over the fib level here, 4.236. Every single time it does that, then, you know, we look at this. You guys are gonna be like, what? We're not even there yet, right? So look at this. So we are going to see one more, right? For XRP, it's two more, right? So we have this and then one more leg, right? Everybody else already did it, you know? Everybody else had their chance already. Okay, so since Doge already hit it, you got, oh, what the hell? Let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. So since Doge already hit the last level for, you know, 4.36 fib level, you got that consolidation and one more leg up, right? Yeah, which is gonna take Doge a little over $1, right? But I'm just saying, you know, some of these coins haven't even hit that last level yet, that 4.236 level, right? And so, you know, soon we'll see that last leg, that last that parabolic phase, and that's pretty much what everybody's anticipating. So, but other than that, I mean, all we can do is just wait. Yeah, boy. We can buy a Lambo after 5 years. Man, I really want that Filipino supercar that I've seen. Somebody post on the group. That was nice looking. Let's see when about 200 coins. When it's eh, oh nice Jordan. There you go. Yeah, I'm on 200. There you go. We'll buy Lambo. Hey man, see, um, I think I remember saying like early on, of this group, na ano ko din na sabi ko din na somebody asked me yung about gem coins, and I mentioned CSC. CSC was my gem coin at one point. Wala na yata sila eh. Hindi ko alam kung nandito pa sila or not. But, pero, yeah, may nagtanong sa akin kung ano yung gem coin ko or paano maghanap ng gem coin. And I told him, I was like, man, like, you just gotta you just gotta don't look at like, the pump and dump coins. Don't look at those. Those are not gem coins. Anything that has an animal name to it. But gem coins are pretty much just like like CSC, because I mean, what there are use cases for it, right? It's running on the XRP ledger. Gem coin are like, the ones that you get in early on, and they have a very very promising project, right? So Casino Coin just happens to be a gaming company, or gaming is in the gaming industry, mainly in the online gambling industry, right? So I mean, gambling is one of the biggest industries in the world. So and over here, especially here in America, malaki yung industry ng online gambling. DraftKings, I mean, you got big companies on online gaming and things like that. And so I found Casino Coin, and then I got in really early, way before they were they transitioned to XRP Ledger, and I just held on to that position. I said I'm gonna hold it for about 5 or 10 years, kasi that's usually the biggest gains you have is about 5 or 10 years from now. That's when you're gonna see yung pinakamalaking gains is actually five. Actually, the average time frame is 5 years. So if you bought it right now, you hold it 5 years from now, that you're talking about the next bull cycle, right? Because we're ending the cycle, this year, right? For the 2021 bull cycle is ending this year, and then you're gonna go into you're gonna go into the bear market, right? And then once you get into the bear market, actually, if you want to become like wealthy, don't what do you call it? Don't miss out on the bear market, because that's when everything is cheap, right? Everything is really really cheap during the bear market phase, and then once you are just all you got to do is accumulate during the bear market. Do not day trade or anything like that, because the one thing that you want to do is just accumulate during the bear market, and then kind of wait it out for several years, like another like 2 or 3 years, right? And then when the bull cycle starts, then you're gonna start seeing crazy gains during that time, right? And so yeah, and then be good to your gains, right? Be what do you say? Do not trade your gains too much. Do not take positions on and things like that, unless you feel comfortable on trading and you're really you are you know, like you're spending time on, charts and things like that. But even if you are spending time on charts, just be very comfortable trading, right? You're not, or no, I wouldn't say comfortable. Let me just put it this way: confident in your trading abilities. All right. So, because if you accumulate during the bear market and you make money, be good to that. All right. Take care of that money. Do not just trade it. If you are going to trade it, only trade like, I don't know, like 2%, 20% of it. And then the rest, hide it, spend it on your family. Because the market psychology is okay. These people are making money. Now let's go take it back. So the market can give you money and the market can give back the money, right? So they will take your money for sure. And so the less trades you do, the less risk you apply to yourself. So risk management is very important when you're making money. Okay, the bigger your money will be, the more tempting it's going to be for you to start trading. And so if you want to start trading, wait for moments like this, when it's breaking out, when it's about to break out. Okay, that's why we call this the breakout room. Right? Because the moments like these is you're being patient throughout these scenarios, the up and downs, right? You're being really patient, right? You only want to jump in when you're getting close to more high probable trades. High probable trades will be like this, right? Sometimes we can miscalculate the trend. I do it all the time. We thought it was like this, but in reality it was more like maybe like this, right? Right. And or some days, maybe this is not valid, right? Maybe something like this is, valid. We're just not seeing it right now. Right? So you have to be patient when you become a trader, especially when you have the money to do it. Just wait for moments like this. Hold on. There we go. Wait for moments like this. When you have run-ups like this, when you have downtrends like this, when you have downtrends like this, when you go up like this, right? So those are the moments you wait for. And that is why I actually like the Ichimoku cloud, because it helps you figure out when those moments are coming, right? And so especially, you need to be on a higher time frame. If you are on a higher time frame, let's just say 1 hour to 4 hours, it helps you be more patient, and it doesn't it it's not that scary looking and you need to zoom out also, right? Don't forget to zoom out of the chart, because you need to know where you're at in the chart. Because if you're too zoomed in, you don't know where you're at. You don't know where your resistance at. You don't know where your support is at, and things like that. So when you zoom out, that's why you see me. I'm always zoomed out. I need to know what exactly is happening out here in the bigger picture versus the smaller time frame picture, right? Like this is not telling me anything. Like yeah, now I know, I'm very familiar with it. Pero yung kailangan mo talaga is zoom out and figure out where you are here. Why? Because if you want to trade, you need to know high probability. Because the people that make money are the ones that zoom out and say, okay, I see I'm hitting resistance. So if I'm hitting resistance and we don't break that resistance, then I'm going to short it. And then they short it and they know exactly when to sell, right? And then they're patient. They're not, freaking out. So you want to control those emotions, and zoom out. If you're trading a range, right? So here's a range right here. Let's put it a box, right? That's the range. Okay. If you're trading this range, here, then you always buy short support, short resistance, sell it support. Buy support, sell it resistance. Same thing. And then you're gonna go into a squeeze, right? Eventually, the candles are gonna start getting smaller and smaller and smaller. You don't trade those. You wait on those until you have a decision, right? The decision is coming, right? You draw your patterns, right? You draw your patterns, and then you wait for a breakout. So when this breaks out, it's gonna be a big one, right? It's gonna be a big one, kind of like what BTC did, right? BTC was trading in a range until the candles starts getting smaller and smaller, and then finally, right? Well, a pennant is always, one of those that is known for a false breakout. So be careful when you see a pennant, right? Be careful when you see a pennant, right? Because it could always give you a false breakout. Okay, kind of like what happened here, right? And then all of a sudden, boom, you're up to the upside, right? And so could happen to, same thing could happen to XRP. Could have a false breakout downside, and then all of a sudden you go upside. So that's it. That's all I gotta say. When you become, rich, be careful, because I made those mistakes. I'm not rich, but I made money. When you make money, be careful, because the more money you have, the more tempting it is to trade a lot. Don't trade a lot. Okay? So you shall not pass. I'll see you guys later. See you on the next video. I appreciate you all for being here. Thank you so much for your support as always. I'll continue to update you on all of the price action. Okay, so let's make it happen. All right. Bye guys. I'll see you later. If I'm not on as much today, I don't know what is today, Thursday. I'll be on here. Thank you guys. See you again next time. Peace.
Stone cold killer, I'm a billionaire. I got my own gold digger. If I wasn't this way, I'd rather die. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Wait. Did it die? Whatever you want, I'll be whatever you want. Just tell me you love me or not, whatever it costs. I know I'm talking a lot, there's something I gotta get off. Don't wanna be this no more, I don't wanna drink no more. Always gotta do the most, thinking that I'm insecure. Really should've listened more, but I don't of course. I'm an asshole, I'm a good guy, I'm your best friend, I'm the worst type. Tell you everything that you heard right, just so I can fuck on the first night. Feel like I'm losing hope, running from coast to coast. I don't know where to go, this all I've ever known. I'm a stone cold killer.